inshallah. Because last time I think the reason it was because I didn't stop the sharing, so people were having the two screens, So let us
Okay.
start, inshallah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursalin nabiyana Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwaji ajma'in. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad warzuqna shafa'atahu wa ziyaratahu. اللهم لك الحمد كله ولك الشكر كله وبيدك الخير كله وإنك على كل شيء قدير اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا ربنا زدنا علما أجمعين. So I will stop sharing, and brother Wasif, you can go ahead and start sharing so that.
Okay, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Let me know when you're able to see my screen.
Yes, we can see now.
Okay, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. So yesterday, I'm sorry, last time, we finished up till here. The sentence we stopped was this last one. Fawadtu amri ilayka, right? So that's where we started. And then, since we have limited time, I will not, unless anybody has any particular point or any questions on the previous part, we can talk about it now. Otherwise, I'll just go to the next sentence.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
inshallah, let's continue.
Okay, inshallah. So let's go to the next one. So starting here, we have another vowel atf, harf atf. I just call it atf. And let me write over here. This is atf. Now there's another verb coming after it. I know you have not seen it yet, but since the hadith has it, so I'm going to mention it. This is which we call a form 4 verb. It has an extra hamza at the beginning. The verb originally is alja yulji, and let me write this down. So this is actually alja. As a matter of fact, it's a hamza, so it's alja'a yulji. This was the original verb. And we will go over vocabulary when we do the translation. Yulji.
Usually what we do to make it easy, what we do is Madi, you write it, and Mudare, you just say, kasra
Okay. Right.
underneath.
Or yulji.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. So we know that exactly.
Right. So it's alja'a yulji'u, and we will look at vocabulary. I just want to mention that this is a form 4 verb and it has a hamza starting at the beginning. So this is my fe'lu madin. As a matter of fact, I should write it under it because I'm going to write the meanings above it. It's fe'lu madin and it's mabniun ala sukun. And zahr from here to
And
here.
two is the file.
And 2 is a file. Absolutely. Thank you, Saz. So this is my file. And zahr from here to here is my maful bihi. And this ya mutakallim is my mudaf ilayhi. Then we have a jar majroor coming again, and we just leave it as jar majroor. It is a jumla failure. We know that starting with a verb, I've mentioned that already. So this is just jar majroor, as Madinah books say. We will leave it as it is, jar majroor. Then another verb comes, and I'm going to I'll have to introduce a new concept here a little bit, and Ustad will correct me. We have not seen this concept yet, and tell you the truth, even book this from my experience from book Madinah books, they do not really spend so much time on this either, which they should have.
Is this maful lahu?
Yes, I was getting to that. Yes.
Okay.
So the thing is that um, we have different kind of mafa'il, right? So far we have seen maful bihi, right? We also, I don't know if I can recall correctly, we have seen zarf, but there's another name for zarf, and it's called mafulun fihi. So a zarf, when it comes in a jumla ismiya, we call it zarf. But when it comes in a jumla failure, we can also call it maf'ulun fihi. But we usually we call it zarf, which is totally fine. I just want to bring it out to you that there are different types of maf'ul, and so far we have seen probably a couple of them. There is, and this morning, brother Amir also mentioned maf'ul mutlaq, which is also a type of maf'ul, right? You have not seen it yet. So this will come. So I'll have to introduce a concept here, which is called maful lahu. There's another name for it. It's called maful li ajlihi also. So the reason for maful bihi is object in the sentence upon which the action is done, right? Maful fihi is the time of the action, right? It's a zarf, right? Maful lahu is the reason for the action, right? Why the action was done. So all these mafa'il, they represent different, give you different information about the action. Okay. So maful lahu or maful li ajlihi is a type of maful that gives you a reason for the action. Most of the time, I've seen it appearing in a sentence as a masdar. So this actually raghbatan is a masdar, right? And usually it is a masdar. You will also see sometimes to distinguish between a hal and a maful lahu is that you will notice that hal, when it comes as a single word in a sentence, it's usually ismul fa'il or ismul maful also. But this is not ismul fa'il or ismul maful, it is a masdar, right? So it will try to, it will, it should automatically light up something in your mind that it is not a hal and it is probably something else. So it is, in this case, it is maful lahu and maful li ajlihi or maful li ajlihi. And then I have another atf.
Now, can you give another simple example
Yes,
for
I will come to it.
maful lahu?
Yes, obviously, I'll come to it. I'll come to it. 1 second, let me finish this. So this is also atf, and this is matuf upon raghbatan. So it is also mansoob, right? So all mafuls are mansoob, right? We know that. So let's see another example. Let me think. Maybe Ustad can help me with this. So I can say uh, let's say salamtu, or I can say
An example.
kumtu lil mudarrisi ihtiraman. Right? What did I say? Let me give like this sentence first. Let me give you this example. Kumtu lil mudarrisi I just made it up on the spot. So if I made a mistake, Ustad will correct me. Kumtu lil mudarrisi ihtiraman. Ustad, did I get it right?
Yeah,
I think
it's
so.
good. Yeah, mashallah.
Okay.
It's good.
We can also say قمت احتراما للمدرسة, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's no. You can change the order, but
Mhm.
the meaning will not change, right?
Yeah.
So over here, I said kumtu means to stand up, right? So I stood up for the teacher. But why did I stand up for the teacher, right? So now I'm giving a reason. The reason I stood up for the teacher is to respect him, to give him respect. So ihtiraman is actually a masdar, it's coming from ihtarama. Sorry. Yes. Ihtara. Did I get it right?
Ihtarama, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a form
Ihtarama.
8.
Form 8, right? Ihtarama yahtarim. So it is a masdar, even though you have not seen this form, but it is a masdar. Okay. So I'm giving a reason. Why did I stand up for the teacher? I stood up for the teacher for respect, to
Yeah.
to express my respect towards the teacher, right? So
Plus,
this is
just to add here that it does not fit the maf'ul bihi category, does not
yes,
fit the maf'ul fihi category. So
Yes.
it is fitting in here properly the category of maf'ul li ajalihi or maf'ul lahu, which is known
right,
as both same thing. The reason for doing something. Yes.
right. Yes. So
All the maf'ul are, all of them are mansoob. Okay, all the mafail, they are mansoob. There are, I think, about 14 of them altogether. I think so.
yes,
There are
for all
four.
the
Yeah,
14 reasons for the mansoob, right?
mansoob. Yes,
And
exactly.
5 of them are maf'ul. So I will not go into detail,
Yes,
Ustad, because
yes,
then it will take so much time, and I think they'll go
yes.
beyond the scope of the class. So the reason I had to bring it up because it is in the hadith. So that's why I brought it up, and it will come. I'm not saying it will not come. You will see it, but this is my personal feeling is that for some particular reason, Madinah Books should have spent more time on it. I remember seeing it only in one lesson somewhere, vaguely mentioned. So I don't
Yes,
know.
comes up in book 3, I think, towards the
Book
end.
3,
Yes,
yes,
yeah.
yes, it will, inshallah.
So
So
the pattern, shows us, like, at least I feel that it's ending with the fatah tanween. Or
absolutely, because it
okay,
is maf'ul,
okay,
because
yeah,
maf'ul, so
Yeah.
it has to be mansoob, right? And of course, it's taking tanween, right?
yes.
There is no reason to prevent tanween there, so it's there. So now that we have this thing cleared, now let's look at some now that we have let's look at some vocabulary. We have completed the sentence. Actually, sorry, I should also add ilayka is also jar majroor here. So this is just jar wa majroor. And now my sentence has ended. Over here, my sentence is ended. And then a new sentence is starting. So now that we have ended the sentence, let's look at some vocabulary. The first verb was, I mentioned, alja'a yulji'u, right? So let's look at our vocabulary sheet. If I captured this one. Yes. So did I? Oh,
Is
sorry.
there is this page,
Oh,
this
okay, right here.
from
Right.
Hanswear.
Oh, handswear, right. So this is I got it from handswear,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
yeah.
So the original roots were lam, jim, and hamza, right? So laja'a yalja'u, it's bab fataha, right? It means to take refuge, to resort, right? And when you say it's form 2, it takes, look at this part here in form 4. This is the part we were looking for: to shelter, to protect, guard, to entrust. Actually, that was the reason I was looking for: to entrust something, right, with someone, to entrust something with someone, right? Because ila, right, also to commit, right, in form 4. This is the reason I was looking for. This is from Hanswehr book.
Yeah, and
So
look at one's affairs too, which is also
one's affairs too, yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
To commit something or to entrust one's affair too.
yeah.
So I think the usually I use two sources of dictionaries that I find the most useful. One of them is the Hanswehr, because it gives you all the forms in one place. So as long as you know the roots, you go to Hanswehr, it'll tell you all the possible forms and all the it will tell you which forms, by the way, exist, because not all forms will exist, right? It will tell you which forms will exist, and it will give you the meanings for it. And
You want
another one I use.
you want to write down the form forward the way you wrote before,
Okay.
Because I thought you wrote it a little bit.
Or did not write it right? Okay, let me
No.
write it again. Okay. So it should be, let me write this over here also. It's al-ja'a. Al-ja'a.
Yeah,
no, it
Yul.
should be
that Hamza should be on the Aleph.
Oh,
on the
that's right. Right.
Al-Ja'a.
Yeah. I put it right. So it should be on the Aleph. Al-ja'a. Yul-ji. Yul-ji. And I think now it will take a Hamza on its own kursi
No,
like this.
should not be a ya
Should
there.
take? No?
Yulji.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Yulji will, okay, then it's another question now. What kind of kursi will Hamza take?
Hamza will take a kursi of a ya because there is a kasra
Okay,
before it.
that's right. That's right. So Yul ji
Yuljiu.
Yuljiu, right?
It's not
And this,
Yuljiu.
no dots,
Yeah.
not dots, no dots.
Yeah.
It's a kursi,
Yeah.
right? Yuljiu.
Yes. Yeah.
So al-ja'a yuljiu, right? Form 4.
Yeah.
So we said it means to seek refuge, or right, rather to commit, right? To commit,
Yes.
to entrust. So I'm saying, and also I've added the to file. So now the meaning becomes I entrust.
Yeah.
So let me write a meaning. I entrust. Okay. Zahr means back, right? Zahrun means back. And ya mutakallim got added, so my back, right? My back. Right?
Yeah.
Ilaika, to you.
Yeah.
Now comes maf'ul lahu, raghbatan. Raghbatan means, let's look at some vocabulary again. So, raghaba yarghibu. Yeah, hear it. Raghiba, sorry. It's from Bab Samia. Raghiba ila means to desire or seek something, right? Raghiba yarghibu. And look, the masdar is also given here. Raghban war raghaban, right? Raghaban, right?
Waraghbatan.
Raghbatan. This is the masdar that's used here, right? I believe that's the masdar that's used here.
Yeah.
Raghbatan. That's a masdar, right? Meanings to desire. So that means seeking or desiring something, right? So I'm going to put here desiring, right? Desiring. It's a masdar, right? Means it's an action, desiring something. Desiring.
In English, we more appropriately say as desiringly.
Okay, desiringly.
because the reason,
Yeah, that's right. Okay, okay, yeah, good point. Yeah, we can say desiringly. Yes, right. Okay, and rahbatan. Let's look at rahbatan. So the word, so the fail is rahiba yarhabu, and it means to be afraid of something, right? Or fearing something, or to be afraid of something. So I can say desiringly and fearingly, I guess.
Yeah,
or,
yes.
Yeah, fearingly. Okay, fearingly. So now what does my sentence become? I entrust my back to you desiringly and fearingly, right? So that means that it brings to me the English term that we use, I got your back, right? Or you got my back. Don't we say that? That I put my trust in you, and you put your trust in me, right? We use this in English also. When I looked at it, kind of brought that expression into my mind, right?
I think
So
English got it from there too.
okay, exactly. I was going to say English got it. English
I
got
have
it
your
from there.
back covered,
I have your back covered. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
your back covered. Yeah, you use that in English. I think that's where they got it from. So I am entrusting my back to you. You got my back, right? But I'm doing it desiring your mercy, right? I'm desiring something. So I'm desiring your mercy, and I'm fearing your punishment, right? I'm doing it because I desire your. Why am I doing it? Because I desire your mercy and I fear your punishment, right? So that's a beautiful way of saying it. I mean, can you imagine? This is such a beautiful style of saying something, and asking for something. And who can say no to this? This is such a beautiful style. Okay. Let's continue.
This
So-
is like like we stay out of fear and out of hope.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like we
Yeah.
stay-
yeah.
yeah.
Right. So I entrust my back to you because I'm desiring something from you and I'm fearing something from you, right? Ilaika jar majroor, right? Now this sentence has ended here, right? So we ended this sentence here. Now a new sentence is started. Now usually, we don't have in the hadith and Quran, we don't have punctuation. So there should be a full stop here, but there's none. That's fine. We'll put a full stop here. Now start a new sentence. La malja'a wa la manja'a minka illa ilayka. Right? Now there's another sentence from here to here. That's a complete sentence. So let's look at this one. So this la, we call it la nafi li jins. So what this la does is that it's called la nafi li jins. Grammatically, it needs an ismu la and it needs a khabaru la. The ismu la is always nakira. It's always mansoob, and it cannot take the noon. These are the three rules for ismu la. So if we look next to la, we see this word. Let me use a different color. So look at this word. It's mansoob, yes. It's ending with a fatha. Is it nakira? Well, yes. It does not have alif lam before it. Okay. And what else did we say? Right? It
No
has to be
tanween.
nakira and no tanween on it. Right? Do you see any tanween on it? Yeah, I don't see any tanween on it. So this must be my ismullah. And we will get to the meanings when we do the translation. So this is my ismullah. Okay, fine. Then comes another vav, right? So this is my atf. Now, this is again an atf, right?
Can you go back
And then
again, repeat the three things for Ismaila Nafiya?
all right. So let me write this down. So la nafi li jins needs two. Whenever la nafi jins come, it needs grammatically. It needs two things. It needs ismula and it needs khabarula.
Same way like Kana, another.
Just like that, exactly. And ismullah has some requirements. Ismullah has requirements that it has to be mansoob, it has to be nakira, and it cannot take the name. These are the three requirements. The khabarullah has only
We have seen la hawla, la raiba. all
la,
of that.
la ilaha, la
La
ilaha illallah, right? There's so many examples, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we
La
did
hawla
that,
wa la
but
quwwata.
we know that it is anything with Mansub, but we did not specifically do Ismaila or Khabarla, I guess.
Yes, so now we're progressing, right? So now we
Yeah.
have to know all this stuff, right? So inshallah, that's right. I think La Nafili Jins was mentioned somewhere in book 2, if I remember.
It
I
was,
don't
we
know.
discussed that, and it is like wherever it is followed by a Mansub, like La Ilah or La Hola, we call it
Right,
La Nafiyatul lil Jins, So,
right.
but we didn't do that specifically Khabar or
Yes. So yeah. So it always takes khabar and it takes an ism and a khabar, and the khabarullah is always marfu. Okay, it's always marfu. Now, having said that, let's look at. I'm going to erase that. This was just for your review, and come back to that. So now atf came, and now I have another. Now this is another la nafi legends, and it's matuf. I will say it's matuf, right? It's la nafi legends, and it is also matuf on the previous la, right? So when two laws are joined together with atf, it changes the meaning to in English. there's a construct called neither nor, right? So when two laws get connected by an atf, it usually takes a meaning of neither nor. Neither this is true, neither that is true. Okay, neither nor. So when we do the translation, this will become more apparent, right? So this is matuf on. So this is, I'm going to say this is matuf, right?
This is creating emphasis, right?
Yeah, neither nor, neither this is true nor that is true. We have not done the translation yet. You will see when we do the translation. So now this matuf, and I know that this is also non-nafi jins. So it also needs ismullah. So where's the ismullah? So it follows it. You can see it right here. So this is also ismullah. So as a matter of fact, I should have said that this part from la malja'a wa la manja'a, they are connected with wawl atf. You have la nafi jins and then another la nafi jins and then ismullah. And then again it comes jar majroor. Now this jar majroor is taking the part of khabar. So I will mention it that this, since we're not analyzing jumla failure, so I'm going to say this jar majroor is actually shibu jumla khabar, right? Shibu jumla khabar, khabarullah. That's where I should be more specific, right? Jar majroor shibu jumla khabarullah, right? Khabarullah nafi legends. So
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yeah, in manja, the second one, we don't clearly see that it's mansoob.
Yes. Right. There's a reason for it because it's a naqis verb.
Okay.
You will see the reason. We will get to that when we do the analysis. When we do the meanings, you will see it. Yes.
Inshallah.
Just like asa.
All right.
Okay.
Just asa. Right. So let me write this over here. This is my ismullah. I hope I'm not. I'm trying to be as simple as I can. Usually, when we do the Arab, we do a lot more detail. I'm trying to be as brief as possible, and not create too much writing. And I hope I'm not at the cost of not explaining the concept, but I'm trying to be. I hope you're understanding and not getting confused or anything like that. So. Okay, and then illa came. Illa is called a harfu istasna. You have not seen it yet. It is a deep topic. So I will not go into more detail on it. Illa is called harfu istasna. It creates an exception. Istasna. I didn't write it correctly. Sorry. Harfu. Writing skill, brothers and sisters, we need all of them. Because if you want to progress in the language, you have to learn to write it. Otherwise, how are you going to progress in a language without writing, right? Istisna in. Okay. Jar majroor. This is just jar majroor.
So, before that, this minka is khabar la of this one, wala manja.
Right. Thank you for pointing out. Yes. So you see, the thing is that two laws came together, right? So they were matuf on each other. So this khabrullah is serving for both of them actually, because they're matuf on each other, right? So this khabrullah is serving both of them, the first law and the second law. Okay. Right.
It's like if
now
you
that
say,
sentence,
if you say Khalidun wa Hamidun Talibani. So
right.
Taliban, one khabar is serving
both. Yeah.
Because it's Khalid and Hamid. Hamid is only matuf upon the Khalid. So it's not the mubtada, it's only matuf upon the mubtada. So same is the case over here. The second manja is actually matuf upon the first malja'a. It's not like a new mubtada.
Yeah. So the sentence,
But there are two in Hamidun wa Khalidun. There is no additional thing in between. Here we have la in between. So we have manja as the ism la
No,
for.
so if we say La Hamidun wa la Khalidun Talibani, neither Hamid nor Khalid are students.
Okay.
So, that still will be matuf here.
I mean, the second law is coming for emphasis, really making neither and nor. But if it was removed, you can see
Exactly.
that
Yeah,
see that both are both matuf to each other.
Yes, yeah. So that's why the second la sometimes is also called la zaida, for emphasis. Yeah.
Okay.
so now let's look at some vocabulary, right? So remember we saw this verb al-ja'a, right? Al-ja'a yulji'u, right? We just saw it a minute ago, to commit,
Yeah.
to entrust, to seek refuge. Can anybody guess what's the connection, this malja'a with al-ja'a yulji'u? Anybody guess? You see a pattern?
Yeah.
We've done it. By the way,
Yeah,
we've
but
done it.
file, right?
No.
Isma makan, isma zaman.
Thank you very much,
Yeah.
sister. Exactly. That's what I was looking for. Yes, it's an Ismul Makan. As a matter of fact, yes, it is Ismul Makan. It's a pattern of Ismul Makan. We've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maf'alun.
Yeah. And that's probably Ustad brought these to us. I think that may be one of the reasons. He probably saw this Ismul Makan and he said, okay, I'll give you these to analyze. I think so. That's my feeling. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I think I mentioned in my homework too that there
Yes,
are
you did. Yes, you did.
Isma
Right.
Makan, so.
Yeah. So this Ismul Makan also. Now let's look at, and we saw the meaning also. Alja yulji means to entrust. So malja means the place of trust, right? A place of what do you say, safety, right? Alja yulji means to entrust, to seek safety. So when you say la malja, meaning there is no place of safety, there is no place. So la means, we said la nafi la nafi li jins means there is nothing, there is no, right? So I'm going to put down over here on the top, there is no. Okay.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
There is nothing, absolutely nothing. Just like we say la ilaha, what does that mean? There is no Lord, there is no deity, there is no absolutely no deity, illallah, except Allah, right? So same construct, la malja, there is no place of safety, right? No place of, so Ismul Makan will be place of safety, right? Place of safety. And then actually I should say that now I'm going to add here what I was mentioning before. I'm going to say there is neither. Why did I say that? You will see it shortly. There is neither a place of safety or nor. So now how come I'm going to translate it as nor. Manja. Let's look at manja. Where did manja come from? Let's see. So the verb was, if I captured it here somewhere, there. Verb was naja yanju, right? So the roots are noon, jim, and waw. It means to be saved, to be rescued from, right? To be rescued. So
in Urdu we use najat.
Right, like najat, exactly, and it comes as a masdar. Najat, you see that it comes as this is a masdar of naja yanju, najatun, right? And guess what? What is manja coming from then? What is manja doing here? I mean, what's the construct? What is this pattern? Right? It's
Same.
starting with a meme. Yeah, Ismul Makan. Exactly. It is also an Ismul Makan. So what did I say now? So there is neither a place of safety nor a place of rescue. So neither nor, right? Nor, there is neither a place of safety nor a place of, what do you say? What's the word I was looking for? Rescue or, it's the same
Refuge.
meaning. Pursue. Yeah, yeah.
Refuge.
Refuge. No, refuge. Yes, exactly. So there is no place of safety. Neither there is a place of safety, nor there is a place of refuge, except. Illa means except, right? It's a harfu istisna. Exception. Except ilaika, with you, or to you, or with you. So the sentence now becomes. Then we have completed the translation. There is neither a place of safety nor a place of refuge except with you. Actually, sorry, there's not a place of safety nor a rescue from you. Minka, we forgot to mention Minka. So there is not a place, we cannot be saved from you or can be rescued from you, right? Minka, except by you. You know, that's such a beautiful place saying that, you know, who can save me except you? Who can save me from you except you? You know, who can rescue me from you except you? You know, so what a beautiful style of saying it, you know. So there's no one can protect me if you do not protect me, you know. So beautiful. Inshallah. Do you see the style? Do you see the meaning? Right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I hope
Mashallah,
so.
it is beautiful.
Right?
Right?
You know,
That's
beautiful
why
style.
that's
You
why
know?
the scholars say that, you know, this should be the last dua that we say before going to sleep. Before, after other azkar, you know, we should try to make it the last one.
Yeah.
So manja means to nijat means to escape.
Yeah.
No, the place of
escape.
refuge.
Place of
Place of
escape,
refuge.
right?
Yes.
Place of escape,
Yeah.
Yes.
not refuge. Place of escape.
Okay, place of escape. Okay.
Yeah. The
Place
first one, malja'a, is place of
That's the
refuge.
refuge.
Yeah.
Oh,
And second one is
refuge.
place of escape. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this place of refuge, and this is place of what did we say? Place of
Escape.
Place of safety, right? Or escape.
Escape. Yeah. Najat.
Escape. Yes, escape. Place of escape. Correct. So there's no place of refuge. There's neither a place of refuge nor a place of escape from you except with you. You know, this is such a beautiful style. All right, let's go. Now comes
So
another verb.
maybe we should stop here because it's 9 o'clock.
Okay.
So,
Oh, we're running out of time, inshallah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes. So, inshallah, we did one sentence because there were new concepts in there that we had to, bring about. So, but it was, I think, a good practice. Thank you, Ustaz, for doing this for me. And tomorrow I have to prepare a bigger presentation for our Ustad, Dr. Nisar Sahib. So this was a good warm up for me and good practice for me. Inshallah, I thank all of you for giving me this opportunity and to prepare this and to practice for my other classes. And Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Jazakallah khairan. And for all of us, once again, I would remind that please memorize this beautiful dua and make sure to, make it a habit to say it, especially the last thing that when we are falling asleep. So it's a beautiful dua. When you ponder about upon the, translation and the meaning, it is really beautiful. You just basically you are signing off when you go to sleep, everything you put your complete trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So with this we can start, inshallah. Let us start with the homework. So the homework was this over here. I hope you can see my screen now, right? Inshallah. So identify marifa and nakira nouns in the following ayah and mention the reason for being marifa. So who would like to go ahead? And Brother Fayaz, let's start with you. So let's start. I apologize that because of, I cut and paste, it just mess up this brought from, from the end over here. So that's a mistake. So let's start from Mankana.
I started from Qul innama ana basharum mislukum. I don't know why I
Okay,
missed.
yeah. No, should be starting from here. Yes, yeah.
Okay. So I think that the first one is ana, which is marifa.
Yeah. So marifa, I will put a box around it, and nakira, I will put a circle. Yeah. So ana is marifa, basharun is
Nakira.
nakira. Continue.
And mislukum, because kum is there, so it is marifa.
Yeah. So kum is marifa. That makes mislu also marifa.
Marifa.
Yeah.
Then next one ilahukum.
Yeah.
Again, the same reason,
But
marifa.
what about the next yuha ilayya?
Oh, ilayya. Okay.
Ya is
Ya is marifa, right? Like
marifa. So ya is
ya
marifa.
marifa.
But does it make ila marifa too?
I think
Yes.
ila is
Anybody else?
Yes, it makes it marifa because the
No,
mudaf
no,
ilayh.
no,
Yes.
sister. But it's
Oh,
not
sorry, it's a
mudaf.
pronoun. It's a
It's-
pronoun, sorry.
It's a preposition. Jar wa majroor. So
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
harf.
pronoun.
Yeah. So ila is a harf. So ya is our marifa, but ila is a harf. So ila is harfs are neither marifa nor they are they what they call it la mahalla laha min al-i'rab, like they don't have this kind of i'rab, so their harf are not in that category. Yes, continue. Yes, annama.
annama.
Yeah, so some of you make a mistake that ma, you thought of it as a ismul mausul. No, this ma is ma kafa, which is also a harf. Yeah, so anna we know is a harf. This ma, which is known as ma kafa, is also a harf. Yeah, continue. Ilahukum.
Ilahukum, again kum, and then due to which
Yeah,
ilahukum total
yeah. Ilahu
makes
becomes marifa
marifa.
as well. Yeah. Ilahun.
Ilahun is nakira.
Yeah, nakira. Wahidun is nakira.
Oh, I didn't catch wahidun. I thought that only ilahun I said. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this
Wahidun is also nakira. Yeah.
this is not manut, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Here, I'm
Please, yeah.
sorry. So I did say it in the homework also, and that really bothered me a little bit when I was thinking about this. That Miss Lukum,
Yeah.
Miss Lukum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was talking about Bashar.
Yes.
So Bashar is Nakara. So it kind of confused me whether I should say it should be Marfa or should be Nakara, because kind of going back to Bashar is Nakara. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
if you remove basharun, for example, ana mislukum.
Mm-hmm.
So then you don't have, then you say, and same over here. For example, if I say ana basharun, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So ana is marifa. Now you will
Mm-hmm.
say, oh, because it's basharun is referring to me, this should be also marifa. No.
Okay. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
I see the
So
logic.
yeah. So no, that is not, you can have. So there are two khabar, for example, over here. Basharun is khabar number one, and mislukum, I don't know what the Arab is, but let's say this is khabar number two. One could be marifa, one could be nakira. No problem with that.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
not a badal.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, the message of the ayah is really grounded in the concept of nakira and marifa here. Qul innama ana bashirun mislukum, saying that I am just
Yeah.
like a person like you. So it is stressing on the point of being nakira.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So
So
man.
yeah, faman
So
is nakira.
man is ismul mausul, right? And Ismul Mausul, we learned 7 or 8 categories of Marifa. Ismul Mausul is one of them. Yeah. So this is Marifa. Ismul Mausul. Yeah.
Okay.
Kana is a verb. So Yarju. Any Marifa there? Pronoun?
ضمير
Uh,
متصل.
The wow, the wow, the wow.
The wow. The wow is our file, and
okay.
wow is a damir. Yeah.
Zamir, متصل.
Okay.
So damir,
Marifa.
yeah, all the damir are marifa. So I should make a box around it. It is marifa. Yes.
Yeah.
Liqa rabbihi. They are all
Rabbihi.
marifa
Yeah.
because of this he.
He. Yeah.
He is marifa becomes this. These are all mudaf ilayhi, three of them together, right? So they are all marifa. Yeah. Fal amal.
Yeah.
So this
Amal
is a verb. Amalan
yeah.
is nakira.
Nakira.
Salihan nakira.
Nakira.
Wala yushrik.
Bi
So
ibadati.
yeah, so la is a harf, yushrik is a verb,
Yeah.
bi ibadati rabbihi.
Rabbihi again. Yeah.
So he, because of he, all of these become marifa, not the b. B is a harf jar. So
In Yushrika, we have the ka.
no.
No?
No. This
Oh,
ka,
sharak. Okay, yes, it is a part of the word. Yes, sorry.
yeah. Ashraka yushriku, that's the verb. Yeah. So this ka, yeah, I think some of you make that mistake, that ka, you thought that it is no. It is ashraka yushriku. So this is a part of the verb. It's not the ka of the damir. No, it's not the damir, it's part of the verb. Okay, ahadan is nakira.
Nakira.
Yeah. So that is our ayah. MashaAllah, that's good. Most of you did very well. So Alhamdulillah, we don't have any issues. Next is Sister Asma Azim. Go ahead, let's look at this hadith, this dua. And I mentioned over here that this is not a hadith, so do not confuse it by a hadith. It is a dua, but it's a beautiful dua and has a lot of nakira and marifa. So I just share with all of us, and try to memorize it if you can't. It's a beautiful dua, covers a lot of things, that we all need. So Alhamdulillah. Sister Asma Azim, go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
So the first marifa which I identified was Allahumma Allahu.
Yeah, so Allah part is marifa, yes. And meme is a meme mushaddada, known as
Mim mushadda.
This is replacing the ya part. Yes.
Yeah.
So ya Allahu.
Samunada.
Yeah, it's basically Allahu becomes the munada. Yes. Inna nas'aluka.
So, brother, I identified in the nas'aluka, the ka is the pronoun, so that is also marifa.
Yes, that is marifa. But in inna, is there anything?
Inna again has a damir because it's basically inna na.
Yeah, exactly. So it is a combination of inna plus na.
Na is the
Inna na.
damir,
So this,
so it's marifa.
this na part is marifa. Yes. So this I will make a box around the na part. Yes. So that's good. Ziyadatan is
nakara.
Nakira. Yeah. Fiddini.
Fiddini, adini is the marifa because of the al.
Yes. Wa
barakatan, baraka is a nakara. Again,
marifa.
fil umri.
No. Yeah. Sorry, nakira. Fil umri marifa.
Al umri is marifa. Similarly, sehatan is nakira. Jasadi is marifa.
Yeah.
Sa'atan is nakira. Rizq is marifa. Taubatan nakira.
Yeah.
Qabla al mauta is the marifa.
What about qabla? What about qabla?
So qabla is a zarf, right? So zarf mudaf ilayhi.
So zarf are nouns, right?
Yes.
All the zarfs. So noun has to be either marifa or nakira. So it is marifa. We will look at because of al-maut, because the mudaf ilayhi is marifa. So qabla is also marifa. Yeah. So
marifa.
yeah. So many of you missed that part. So yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Ustad, is it wasa'atan? There has to be another waw for ataf because this is wasiya.
No. Wasa'atan. So the masdar.
Then how is it connect?
Yeah. So masdar is sa'atun. Masdar is sa'atan or sa'atun. Yeah.
Is it not from wasi?
It is, but like for sometimes, so for example, wazana, the master is zinatun.
Mm. Oh, okay.
Zinatun. Yeah, so that got dropped. Yeah, so silatun, wasala, the
Yes.
master is silatun. Yeah, silatul mausul and all of that. Yeah, so then waw gets dropped. Same way over here, waw has been dropped.
What
So
is
this
the
is
meaning here?
Sa'atan means vastness. Vastness.
Wusat.
Wusat,
Wusat is
yes,
okay.
yeah, exactly. Wusat, yeah. So something being wasi, so wusat in risk, yeah. So that is, yeah. Yes, sister, go ahead, continue.
Shahadatan indal mauti shahadatan is nakira.
Yeah,
Al-Mauti again is the marifa. So, brother, again, that makes inda also marifa,
yes,
similar
correct.
to
Yeah,
qabla.
yeah, that's correct. MashaAllah. Yeah,
Wa maghfiratan ba'd al-mauti. So, maghfiratan is nakira. And again, the same concept for ba'd al-mauti is the marifa.
yeah.
Wa
All right.
rahatan fil kabri is nakira, rahatan, and al-kabr is marifa. Wa afuwan indal hisaba. Hisabi is the marifa. Indal hisabi both.
Yeah,
Wa ammanan min al azabi. This is
yeah,
nakira and al azab is the marifa.
yeah,
Nasiban is the nakira. Al jannati is the marifa. Warzukna, the na part is the pronoun, so that is marifa.
yeah,
Warzuknan nazara, so al nazara is the marifa. Ila
yeah,
wajhikal. So wajhika ka is the marifa that makes and it's mudaf ilayhi. So mudaf ilayhi both ila wajhika will become marifa.
So
Al kareem is marifa.
Ila will also become marifa here?
No, ila is
No?
a harf jar.
Okay, yeah.
Harf jar. So if it was ilayya, then ya would have been, or ilayhi, or whatever. Then ha or he part, that is a damir, but
Yeah.
ila is, there is no damir with it. Yeah, so mashallah, sister Asma Azim, thank you, you did good, mashallah. uh, uh, Next is brother Amir. So brother Amir, would you like to translate it for us? I'll erase the all of these, and then if you can translate this dua for us.
Second try.
Yes, go ahead.
Uh,
Allahumma. Yeah.
Allahumma, O our,
Oh Allah, yeah.
O Allah, in is
Not the analysis, we just try the
Surely
translation.
surely
We, yeah. Nas'aluka,
we ask.
we ask you
you ka, because we ask you ziyadatan fi dini,
increase in
in deen,
religion,
yeah, in deen,
in-
yeah. Wa barakatan
and-
fil umri,
and
baraka,
blessings,
yeah, blessings or baraka in Umar, yeah,
in Omar, and the was is like
Sihatan.
vastness in
no,
No,
wasihatun,
wasihatun is
sihatun,
health,
health,
oh
health,
sorry yeah I'm
Yeah.
sorry
Yeah.
in jasad means in body,
body, yeah,
yeah, and was wasatan is vastness in risk,
yeah.
and what tawbatan qabl maut, the repentance
Yeah.
before
Death,
the
yeah,
death,
yeah.
was shahadatan and the maut, the martyrdom in
No,
the
shahadatan means
It's the
to say
witnessing in the la ilaha illallah.
yeah, to say ashhadu an la ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah. So
oh I
witnessing
see,
it.
okay,
Witness
so,
from it.
yeah, so
Yes. In the
in,
maut, meaning at the time of maut, yeah.
at the time of the death, yeah,
The-
and
yeah.
magfiratan, and forgiveness after the death,
Yeah.
wa rahmatan,
Warahatan.
For
Warahatan.
rahatan, okay.
Yeah.
For to the ease,
Raha is comfort, yeah. Ease, yeah.
either comfort in the qabr,
Yeah,
in the grave,
yeah.
and forgiveness in or
At the
um,
time of
at the
Hisab. Yeah.
time of hisab.
Yeah.
Afwan is more. Is it forgiveness is good, but I
Forgiveness, yeah,
think
yeah,
we,
yeah.
or we can say darguzar.
Yeah,
Complete
yeah.
forgiveness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Forgiveness, darguzar, yeah. So,
yeah. Wa amma
amanan,
aman
yeah.
the
And safety,
safety from the job,
yeah,
and nasiban
is a share,
share in the Jannah, from
yeah,
the Jannah.
yeah.
Warizkana
Warzukna,
waruzukna
yeah.
the for and sustenance from you,
No,
your
Yeah,
and
sustenance.
bless us with,
giving
yeah.
the opportunity, right?
Yes, yeah. Warzukna and bless us with an
And bless
nazra,
us. Oh, okay. Bless us. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This
yeah.
is fair amr.
Yes. An nazra meaning view,
Looking or
looking,
seeing
yeah, yes, exactly.
to your face,
Yeah, to your generous
to
face.
the generous face.
Yes,
Yes.
mashallah, yes. Alhamdulillah. So even you all should be able to analyze it also. I'm not giving you a homework for that, but you should be able to analyze because all of them are matuf. Inna nas'aluka. We ask. Ka is our mafulun bihi number one. You ask someone for something. That something is matuf. That mafulun bihi number two is then matuf all the way. It's keep going. Yeah. So until over here, and then you have warzukna. Then you have another verb which is fellow amr, and grant us an nazra, grant us. So this is grant someone something, right? So mafulun bihi number one and an nazra mafulun bihi number two ila wajhika al-karim. Ameen ya rabbal alamin. So it is a beautiful dua. Just wanted to share with all of us and easy to memorize because it's just following your, our all of our needs. First thing, what do we want? We want, that Allah Ta'ala increase us in deen. And then we want barakah in our umr. Then we want the siha, health. We want, sa'atan fil risk. We want then tawbah before the death. We want shahada in the maut. We want maghfirah after the maut. We want raha in the qabr. We want forgiveness at the time of hisab. We want, safety from the azab. We want a share in Jannah, and we would love to take a look at Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that is good, mashallah. Next, who wants to try this one? So anakira intended monada is treated same as marifa monada. So nakira intended monada, what does it mean? Nakira maksuda, munada maksuda, right? Which is, so for example, same as marifa munada. So I'll give you an example of a marifa munada. So we say ya hame do, right? Ya hame do, oh Hamid. Yeah. Now let's take it a intended munada nakira, but yes. So we say ya
Rajulu.
rajulu.
Lu.
So are they treated the same? Yes, they are
Yes.
both treated the same. So it is true.
True.
Some of you got confused because of the wording, but if you take an example, makes more sense, So ya Hamidu, ya Rajulu, yeah. Anakira unintended munada will have a fatha tanween. So now let's take a nakira unintended. So it is ya
Rajulan.
rajulan. Ya rajulan, like this, yeah. So ya rajulan, and so this is also true.
True.
Yeah. So if you know these two, then you know the and munada, nakira, munada, maqsuda, and ghair maqsuda, both of them. Basically, it's not. And like I mentioned before the class, somebody asked a question that ghair maqsuda is used only 2 times in the Quran Majid, ya bushra and ya hasratan.
Hasratan.
Yeah, those are the 2 places that is, even with that analysis, some of the scholars differ on the analysis. So not a problem with that, but it is only used twice. Yeah. Okay, next one. Who wants to go? Shahid, brother Shahid, yes. Correct any mistake. So can you help us with this? Brother Shahid, we can't hear you.
Ya talibun surni.
Ya talibun or talibu?
Oh, talibu.
Talibu, yes. Yeah. Yeah, talibun. Yeah, so you will connect and then you will say that's why you are saying ya talibun. Yeah, so ya talibun unsurni or ya talibun surni because of connection purposes. Yeah, that is good. Yeah, so this kasra is wrong, right? So that's the mistake. Second one,
But this should not be connected, right?
should be because
No.
this is Hamzatul Wasl.
Yeah, but when you are calling your ya talib uh,
Bunsur.
talibu,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
shouldn't you stop there before saying
Mm, No, if you are saying in one go, you will say ya talibun surni. You won't
okay,
say ya talibu unsurni because then the
okay.
concept of Hamzatul Wasal is that when you connect, you don't pronounce it, right? So you will.
No, I understand that part. Like, but what I was saying is because you're calling ya talib, then you
Mm,
stop and then you say, right?
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, yes.
Anyway,
If you take a pause, you will say unsurni, but yeah, if
okay,
you're connecting, is correct. I would say ya talibun surni.
okay.
Yeah. The second one, Brother Shahid.
Ya taliban surni.
Yeah. So over here, ya ban unsurni, or if we connect, it will be ya talibanin surni because it will get a or nan surni, nin surni, I think, because Taliban.
Yeah, with the
This
fatha, it
is
will be
yeah,
ninsur.
nin surni, yes, yeah. So, but that's the pronunciation of Tajweed. So, but Taliban is the correct answer. So I think almost all of you who submitted the homework, you got this right. So Alhamdulillah, that is the main concept, So we know
Brother Qasim, can I ask you one thing? It will be Taliban or just Taliba? Because after
Taliban.
ya, we don't get a tanween.
There is no ya here.
The one in the beginning, ya Taliban. It's
Oh,
this is the nida,
yeah, yeah,
huruf
yeah, yeah.
nida.
Yeah.
So I think
This
after nida we don't have a tanween.
no, no, no. So when you have this غير مقصودة, you have tanween.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with normally you don't say ya Hamidun, you
Yes.
say ya Hamidu.
Hamidu.
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
That's why we studied Ya Rajulan.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Ya
Get it.
Rajulan.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
So you do have tanween when it is غير مقصودة. Yes.
okay. That was okay.
Okay.
So this situation is not necessarily only for blind person or seeing somebody behind the wall. It can be anyone who you don't know, but you want to address them from a group of person, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
so for example, in a Jummah khutbah, the Imam can say Ya Musliman.
Yes.
Ya Musliman ittaqullah. Yeah. Ittaqullah. Ittaqillah. Fear Allah. Yeah. So now he is not intending any particular Muslim. He's just saying, instead, if he sees somebody on the phone and during the khutbah, he can say, Ya Muslimu ittaqillah. Right?
Here one particular person,
Because yeah,
Muslim.
he saw a person who knows, he knows that he's talking about me, that I am on the phone during the khutbah, I should not be doing that. So ya Muslimu versus ya Musliman. Yeah. So
in Ya Musliman, don't we have to consider the concept of plural here because you are having more than one people, a person in front of you.
yeah. So
So
if your intention is to talk to the whole group, then if you are, you will say ya ayyuhal muslimun.
okay.
So that is you are talking as a group. But if the Muslim, if the it depends on what you want to say. If you want to say that one should fear Allah versus oh all of you fear Allah, right?
No, but from a group of people, if you want to address just one person, then also you are saying that if you don't know them, you say Ya Musliman, right?
It's one of them. Yes.
Yeah.
One
So
of them.
each one individual.
Okay,
Like
okay.
we can call the group like, oh, each
One
of
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
fear Allah.
So sometimes we say that one should not lie to a whole group, right? We say one should not lie. That means to the whole
Okay.
group. So a person is a polite way of saying that we should all not lie, right? So
Yeah.
that's how. So that kind of a concept is.
Okay.
Okay, so with this, homework is done, Alhamdulillah. And there was a question that do we have a class next week or not? Inshallah, we will have a class. Eid is during the week, so by that time, inshallah, we should be over with the Eid, celebrations and all of that. If somebody is traveling and all of that, of course, we do have the option of the video is available later on, so you can do that, inshallah. So we will have a inshallah class, inshallah. Okay, so now we start lesson number 9. Yeah, so before we go there, so what are we learning in this lesson? Let's go take a look at that. Yeah. So the lesson is actually we have done it before, not really a new concept, but we will go look at more examples and some more detail. Yeah. So the title of the lesson is, of course, there are more things in this lesson, but the main thing we are learning is Hasfun Noon, Nooni, Min, Jama, Muzakkar, As-Salimi, Wal Musanna. Wal Musanna. Yeah. So when do we drop the noon of Jama Muzakkar Salim and Musanna? Yeah. So we say, let's look at the first of all the Muthanna part. Yes. So we have two nouns over here, kitabani, and we have hamidun. Yeah. So if it is one book, we say kitabu hamidin. Yes. Now it's two books and we want to say two books of Hamid. So we bring them close together and we say kitabani hamidin. Two books of Hamid. But this noon gets dropped. That's all that is important. Noon gets, we do not say kitabani Hamidin, we say kitaba Hamidin. This noon gets dropped. Why? Why does it get dropped? Just like we drop the tanween in noon, in we say kitabun, kitabun Hamidin. We don't say like this, Hamidin. We say Kitabu Hamidin. We drop the one Dhamma. The Dhamma Tanween got dropped. This noon is the sign of a Tanween. So you drop it and you say Kitaba Hamidin, 2 books of Hamidin. Yeah. Now
It
this,
is when it is mudaf, right?
when it is mudaf, yes. Other, yeah. So when you need to bring the musanna as mudaf. So when you need to bring dual as a mudaf or jama muzakkar as a mudaf, you will drop the noon. So for example, and it will happen. So for example, if I say this is marfu case, right? Nothing before. So if I say hazani kitabani hamidin, these are 2 books of Hamid. Yeah. Now let's take a look at the mansub part. So I say akhaztu, I took, akhaztu kitabani. What is the mansub part of it? Kitabaini, right? So kitabaini, I have to drop the noon still. So kitabai, kitabai hamidin. Akhastu kitabai hamidin. I took 2 books of Hamid. Yes. This is now my mafulun bihi and has to be mansub. So kitabani marfu, kitabaini mansub or majroor, and then it is noon has been dropped over here. Yes. So and then majroor part, if I say qara'atu, so qara'atu, I read, fi kitabai al hadisi, I read in 2 books of hadith. So this is mudaf ilayhi, hadisi, yeah. And then this is our mudaf, noon got dropped, and it is majroor. Why? Because of fi, right? So jar wa majroor plus mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. So these are examples of the musanna, the dual part. We drop the noon of the uh, noon of the dual to show that it is mudaf. Just like we don't have, we drop the tanween over here. We don't have a tanween, the noon gets dropped. Yes. So let's look at the examples from the Quran Majid. Yeah. So uh, we have yadun. What is the meaning of yadun?
And
Hand. What is the dual of it?
yadani.
Yadani.
Yadani, right? 2 hands. Yeah, yadani, yes. And the verb is tabbat. Tabbat. Tabba means to perish, to be destroyed, to perish. Yeah. Tabbat yadani. Yadani. 2 hands. Tabbat. Why we are using tabbat with the
Because to
tautanis?
pair is
Yeah, exactly. The dual body parts are treated as feminine, so that's why the ta. So tabbat yadani, his 2 hands perished. Yeah. Now we want to say the 2 hands of Abi Lahab perish. Yeah. So yadani Abi Lahab. This is Surah Masad, ayah number 1, Lahab. Yeah. Now this noon gets dropped. Why? Because this is tabbat is our verb, yada is our file, yes, plus mudaf. Hands of father of Lahab, right? Abi Lahab is his kunya. So this is now mudaf. Abi is coming as a mudaf ilayhi. So noon gets dropped. Yeah. So tabbat yada abi lahabin wa tab, right? We all the time we recite every single day. So what happened to the noon? Noon got dropped, and that's the concept of musanna. Okay. Next example is uh, Ibnun is singular. Ibnani, right? Ibnani. And Ibnani is marfu. What will be the mansoob or majroor?
Ibnaini, Ibnaini.
ابنيني ابنيني.
Yes. So Ibnaini. Ibnaini is mansoob and majroor. So we know that this is mansoob / majroor. Yeah. So keep that in mind. So now we look at the ayah. Watlu. Pero amr. Recite. Watlu alayhim. Recite upon them. Naba'a. Naba'a. The story of, yes, Naba'a. Naba'a abnay. Naba'a abnay. Noon I will write over here and then drop it. Yes. Ibnain. Adama. Adama, and the ayah continues. This is Surah Al-Ma'idah, ayah number 27. 27, you can take a look here. So recite upon them the story of two sons of Adam. So this is Noon got dropped. Yeah. Ibnain became Ibnay. Another example. Abun is singular, right? What is the jama? I
Aba,
mean dual.
Jama
I
is
mean
Abu.
no dual. I mean dual we are doing.
Aba.
So
Abani.
Abawan.
yes, abawani. Abawani. Now you cannot have abun is one dad and you cannot have two dads. But sometimes grandparents are also called that and sometimes your both parents together are known as abawan. Yeah. So that means your mom and dad. Yeah. It's not nobody can have two dads, right? But it's only sometimes mother is also added as a with that meaning two parents basically. Yeah. So Surah Kahf ayah number 80. Fakana abawahu mu'minaini. Yeah. So wa noon I will write it for our purposes. It's not written in the Musaf. I will drop it. Abawahu. Fakana abawahu mu'minaini. They were two moments. Mu'minaini. So noon got dropped. So that's the example that we are looking for. So this is Surah Kahf,
Ayah number
ayah 80.
80.
Surah Kahf, ayah number 80. Yeah, so next example, Warafa, and he raised Abawai. So this is Mafulun bihi. Yeah? So Abawani, Abawaini, right? So Abawai. So Abawai. I will write noon for our purposes. Drop it. Abawaihi alal arsh. This is Hazrat Yusuf alayhi salam when he have his parents sit at the arsh. Surah Yusuf, ayah number 80. Ayah number, sorry, 100.
Ustaz, if I wanted to, excuse me, replace the ha damir with ya mutakallim, how will I do that if I want to say my parents?
Abawayya.
Okay, abawayya, that's what I was getting. So it will get, you will have an idgham there between two yas, right? Because
Yes,
you'll have a
yeah.
ya so you
Yeah.
have one ya with a sukoon,
Yeah.
and then you have another ya
So you will write
coming.
it like this, Abba.
Wait, and that's what I was saying. So it will get a, because of iltiqā sakinain, the ya will have a shadda and a fatha on it because you have two yas coming together.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Right.
remember that ya mutakallim is mabni upon sukoon or fatha. Okay. So
Okay.
ya mutakallim is mabni upon sukoon or fatha. Yeah. So for example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could have said that lakum dinukum wali dini. For you is your deen and for me is my deen. Yeah? Surah Kafirun. But we say wali ya dini. It could have been easily for me, lam with the harf jar and ya, wali dini, but al wali ya deen.
We
Why do we
also
say
say Rabbana ighfirli walidayya.
wali walidayya? Yeah,
Walidayya. Yeah.
that's also two parents. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So this ya mutakallim could have been with a sukoon, but because ya mutakallim, you have a choice. This has nothing to do. We will read in the English key that it says if there is a alif or a ya before it or a waw before it. No, I disagree because this is I checked with Ustad, Fadil Al-Samerai from Baghdad. One of his YouTube video, I saw it. He said no. Ya mutakallim is mabniyan upon sukoon or fatha. That's the right answer. With if we say it's because of ya or a waw or alif before it, then why wali yadin? Li is a kasra before it, so no problem. This could have been wali dini, but wali yadin. So that is a good example that is covers. Yeah. So that is beyond the point over here, but that is verified by Dr. Fadil Samurai. Okay, so abawayya, and this I will erase this part here. So let's take a look at another example of dual. Bal yada, which should have been yada ni, noon got drop. Bal yada hu, rather his two hands. Mabsutatani, mabsutatani. Tatani is telling me that it is dual, right? So this is Surah Al-Ma'idah. Ma'idah. Ayah number 64. So these are few examples that I picked from a book of Dr. Khalid Abdulaziz. He gave examples of these, so I just wanted to share with us. Beside, some of them may come even in the lesson or a
Ya
homework.
Bani Israel.
Yeah,
Ya Bani.
but that is not for dual. These are the dual. Bani will come in when it is plural. That is Jama
Yeah, that's
Muzakkar
right.
Salim. Yeah. So these are the specific examples of duals, musanna. Yeah. Now, next part we will take a look at the Jama Muzakkar Salim, the noon getting dropped. Yeah. So these are very, very important, and examples are very important when you are teaching. Inshallah, you will need them. So take a screenshot, write down, make your own proper notes. That will help, inshallah. Okay, so now let's look at the other part, which is dropping of the noon for Jama Muzakkar Salim. Same concept, yes. So what happens is that we have, for example, let's take an example that muallimuna, teachers, right? Muallimuna, and you have al madrasatu, madrasatu. Muallimuna, teachers, madrasatu, the school. Now you want to make it mudaf ilayhi, teachers of the school. You will bring it down over here and you will say muallimuna,
Mul.
al-madrasati. Madrasati. Teachers or the scholars or muallim of the school. What happened to the noon? Noon got dropped. Yeah. And usually you bring in a hamzatul alif waqaya over here. Usually that you will see that. Yeah. So for example, let's say I want to say dakhala muallimu al-madrasati sabahan, in the morning. Yeah. So this is noon got dropped. If I say this is marfu example, so muallimu are coming as a file. Let's take a look at mansub example. So ra'aytu, I saw, muallimi, muallimi, al-madrasati, madrasati, fil masjidi or fil suki, whatever you want to say, fil masjidi. I saw the teachers of the school in the mosque. Yeah. And then sallamtu ala, sallamtu ala muallimi, muallimi al-madrasati. I said salam to muallim, teachers of the school. Yeah. Remember, sallamtu ala means to say salam, and what is the meaning of sallamtu lahu or lahum with the harf jar lam? What's the meaning?
Listen.
To save them?
Send
To
salam.
save?
Send salam.
No, to hand over.
To hand.
Remember last lesson we saw that he sallimu kisin, he hands over the bag. Yeah. So sallama with ala harf jar means to say salam. Yeah. And with harf jar lam means to hand over. Yeah. So I will say salam to li muallimi mudarrisati hakibati. I handed over my bag to the teachers of the school. Yeah. So
Put it in protection of somebody else.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. That's where the meaning is coming, to hand over. Yeah. Basically you are putting in you were saying salam versus putting some in somebody's protection. Yes. Yeah, exactly. So that is one of the main topic of this book, this lesson, inshallah, dropping the noon when Musanna is coming as a mudaf, or Jama Muzakkar Salim, only for Jama Muzakkar Salim, not for normal Jama, not for Jama Muannas Salim, because Jama Muannas Salim does not have a noon anyway, right? So not for those. Yeah. Okay, so maybe a good time to take a 10-minute break over here. Yes, yeah. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. In the meantime, anybody, any topic or any question, we can talk
I
about
have a
that.
question, Brother Qasim. I'm still bothered by the same thing. It's still running in my head. So
Yes.
how would you analyze Bashar Muslikum in that dua?
Ana, yes, in Ana Basharun Mislukum.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ana Basharum, Ana will be your mubtada. Basharun khabar, yes. And mislukum, I would say khabar number 2, but take a look at the...
Wouldn't mislu be not for Bashar?
No.
Because it's coming.
So let me take a look. I can take a look right now. Surah number 18, last ayah, right? 18.
It can be badal.
I thought it was tawqid. Nafsan baad, like
Yeah, exactly. Masalan normally comes as a tawkid, but so I am reading from now the analysis is saying that أنا ضمير رفع منفصل مبني على سكون في محل رفع مبتدا بشر خبر لمبتدا مرفوع بالضمة مثلكم is saying not yeah مثلكم not لبشر أو بدل منها yeah so it's saying not or بدل yeah so it's badal is more appropriate because not then we have an issue of the ending not matching yeah so it's
Right.
giving you an option of badal so we go with the badal then.
So in either case, it gives a meaning of nakara then. That's what was bothering me,
Yeah, no, don't go with the giving the meaning of,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Okay. Okay, Jazakallah.
yeah, wahiyak.
Brother, how
Brother, can I, sorry, uh, please go ahead. I'll ask after you.
no the
Ustad?
word sallama, okay. How are we, what exactly is the meaning would be implied for musallamatun la shiyata fiha in Surah Baqarah, where the cow does not have anything, any spot. So
Yeah, so you will have to look at which farm is coming from and all of that, so yeah, so there is missing information there. Musallamatun would be farm 2, so you'll have to look at Salima, then look at farm 2, and musallamatun is telling me that it's a maful, so what does that mean? All of that is we're still missing some information there, inshallah. Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, it's coming up, inshallah. Yeah, so as we do farms, we will be going through farm 2, farm 3, all of that, inshallah.
Yes, brother, I want you to ask you, usually we say that when a jar majroor or zarf mudaf or even a sentence when it comes after a nakra word, it is usually the sift for it. If it comes after a marfa word, then it is a hal for it. So would that apply here in the example that you were just using for ana basharum mithlukum? Can we say that? Can we say it like that? That it is a sift for it for the nakra word. Basharun is a nakra word.
Yeah, that concept is not all the time. Not all the time, yeah.
I
So,
see.
yeah, yeah. So over here, Miss Lukum, that's what I believe it's saying. The Arab book is saying that could be Sifa or not, but more, making sense to us is Badal is making more sense than the Sifa and not. Yes.
Badal. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But you are right. Yes, that is true. Generally, that is true. Yes.
Thank you. Jazakallah khair. Shukran.
Yeah.
Ustaz,
Wahiyak.
in Suratul Kafirun, there is Ya Ayyuhal Kafirun, right? And we were
Yeah.
doing this Nida and Munada concept here. So, Nurul Yaqeen says that Ayyu is Munada Nakira Maksuda Mabniun ala Dam fi Mahalli Nasbin wal Ha'u Harfu Tambihin. And it says Al Kafirun not لأنه يتبه في اللفظ آه أي.
Mhm.
So I think there was a question on whether ayu should be treated as munada nakira maksuda, and that's what Nur Yaqeen says.
Yeah, it is Nakriya Maksuda.
And
Yes, it
maksuda.
is
Okay.
intended. Yeah, it is intended.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Intended. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So
So,
because
so
this will come
whenever we have Maksuda, we don't have an issue. It is treated as normal. That's what my first question of true or false, right? So
right.
we don't have an issue then. The only issue, or not the issue, but it has to be with the mansub, visible mansub with the tanween is when it is gar Maksuda. That's it.
Okay.
But in the first question, we don't know that boy which we are calling.
Yeah.
So that was the thing
Yeah, so that's
got
the whole
confused.
concept of not, it's not about knowing or not knowing. It's about intended or not intended. Yeah. Maqsuda versus, that's why they are not saying munada marifa. They are bringing a new term which is maqsuda and ghair maqsuda. Why? Because it's not about knowing or not knowing, it's about intended or not intended. See the difference? So that's where the difference is, yes.
So thus in Ya ayyuhal kafirun, you will treat al kafirun as not for ayyu, right?
Not or badal too.
But
Some
both
of the
can be.
analysis, yeah, some of the analysis they take as a not. Some of them they say even the third one is usually is what is it called? I'm forgetting now.
Most of the time it's badal only you.
Yes, and there is another third one also. Some of the scholars say that it is
Ataf there.
uh,
Ataf there.
yeah, ataf bayan, yes, ataf bayan.
So it will come tomorrow in one of my presentations. So I'll have to say the full Arab of it. So I'm going to say not li annahu yattabi'u fil lafzi ayyu,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah,
so it's lafzan marfu, right?
yeah,
Because but
yeah,
ayyu is not actually marfu. It's
yeah.
lafzan marfu, but it's mansub mahallan, right? So I'll have
Yeah,
to explain.
exactly. That is the
Okay.
part, yeah. So it's technically looking at it, it should have been Kul ya ayyuhal kafirin, right?
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Kafir. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, but it is lafzan, it is marfu, but it is mahlan, it's mansub, yes.
So okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Mm.
That this question bothered me for a long time, you know, and
Yeah, and this lafzan, and I've seen this first time in this concept, but there are other places where this concept comes, where something is lafzan marfu, but
yeah,
mahallan it's something else,
yeah,
and but whatever follows it, it's following it is at lafzan, not mahallan. So this is a kind of deep thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, and also like, uh,
So yeah,
so
Hamid is same thing. There's the lafzan marfu, but it's a
yeah,
fi mahal nasb.
yeah. So, um, uh, yeah, I had an example for it, another example. Yeah, so so um, uh, I sh- if I say uhibbu Abu Dhabi, I should say uhibbu Abi Dhabi,
Abada,
right?
abada
Yeah,
bi,
or
aba.
Abadabi, yeah, yes. But why don't I say that? Because it's lafzan and versus mahlan, yeah. Because
Yes, because you're referring to a name. You're referring not to
name,
Samayun.
the
It is
exactly.
father of
Samayun.
Zahab. You're referring to a name, right? Not the father
Samayun.
of Zahab, right?
Exactly. So you cannot change that, So it is, it's the same kind of concept here that or zahabtu ila Abi Dhabi. No, you say yeah, zahabtu ila Abu Dhabi, right? So you don't change the name, whereas even if it is coming as it is lafzan coming as a marfu, but mahlan it is majroor. Yeah, so
Yes.
that's okay. So I think time is over. We can go. So we can start, inshallah.
Excuse me,
Or
sir, this
yeah.
is when you say Ya Hamid, it's not an easy example that Hamidun is marfu and mabni ala dam, but then we get it's fi malin nasb.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So we say that Hamidun is Mabni al Alpan Dhamma fi Mahalli Nasbin. Yes. Okay, so that is what we have learned. Let's take a look at the English key, inshallah. So let's start with the English key. We read, and there are other concepts also, small concepts. So we will go over them together, inshallah. So in this lesson, we learned the following: the omission of noon of the dual and the sound masculine plural. You have seen in book 1 that a noun loses its tanween when it becomes mudaf. For example, kitabun, kitabu hamidin. We don't say kitabun hamidin. No, the tanween gets dropped. Yeah. In the same way, the noon of the dual and the sound masculine plural is also omitted when they happen to be mudaf. So, Ainal Bintani, where are the two daughters or the two girls? Aina Binta Bilalin. So, noon got dropped over here. Where are the two daughters of Bilal? Yeah. Raitu Bintaini. I saw two daughters. Raitu Bintai Bilalin. Noon got dropped. Okay. Abhasu, I am searching. Anil Bintaini, I am searching about the two girls. Abhasu an Bintai Bilalin. Noon got dropped. So I think we got lots of example, and let's take a look at example of the Jama Muzakkar Salim. So Ja al Mudarrisuna, the teachers came. Now we say Ja Mudarrisu al Hadisi. The noon got dropped. Noon over here got dropped. Yeah. So Sahaltu Mudarri Sina. I asked the teachers. Now I say Sahaltu Mudarrisai Mudarrisi al Hadisa. Mudarrisi, not say. See al Hadisa. So noon got dropped from here. Sallamtu ala mudarrisina. I said salam to the teachers. Sallamtu ala mudarrisi al-hadi. See, noon got dropped over here as well. Yes, so that's the first thing that we learned in this lesson, and the most important thing of this lesson also. Second is we have learned in book 1 that the dual of haza is hazani and that of hazihi is hatani. Example, wahatani madrasa tani, hazani masjidani, wahatani madrasa tani. These are two masajid, and these are two schools. Now we learned that the dual of zalika is zanika, and that of tilka is tanika. So vocabulary, mostly vocabulary, tanika and zanika. So hazani mudarrisani, these are two teachers. Wazanika talibani, and those two are students. Hatani tabibatani, these are two female doctors. Watanika mumarridatani, and those two are female nurses. Yeah. In the nasf and jar cases, these become Tainika and Zainika. So they are declinable. The Tanika will become Tainika, Zanika will become Zainika. Iftah Zainikal Babaini Watanikal Nafiza Taini. So open those two doors and those two windows. Yeah. So if I put over here Babainil Masjidi, Daini or Masjidi, for example, Masjidi, one masjid. Okay, let's take it. Then what will happen?
Babai.
Yes, Alif Lam will drop, of course. Babai, this noon will drop also. So Ifta Zainika Babai Masjidi. So noon will drop, yes. Okay. Man yaskunu fi tainikal villa taini. Villatun is a villa. Yeah. So who lives in those two villas? Number 3 thing that we learned in this lesson is kila means both, and its feminine is kilta. These are always mudaf. So that always part is important. They always come as a mudaf. Actually, it was kilani. Because they come all the time as a mudaf, you don't even ever see the noon. Kiltani. Yeah. But you never see the
Is it a
noon.
harf, brother? Kila?
No. It's not a harf. It is a noun. It is a noun meaning both. Yes. So these are always mudaf, and mudaf ilayhi is musanna. Of course, because they mean both, the mudaf ilayhi has to be musanna here. So kila talibaini fil maktaba. Both the students are in the library. So it is mostly vocabulary. We have to just remember these meaning. Yes. So kilta sayyarataini amamal baiti. Both the cars are in front of the house. Kilta and kila are treated as singular words. So this is also important, that their khabar you will not bring as a dual. Yeah. So their predicate is singular. Example, kila talibaini takharraja. So both the students have passed out. Yeah. Takharraj, not takharraja. Yeah. So you do not they are as a meaning means both, but as a word they are treated as a singular word. Yes. So kilta saataini jamilatun, you don't say jamilatani. Yeah. So they are treated as a singular word, meaning is dual, both. Yeah. So kiltal jannataini atat ukulaha, both the gardens brought forth their produce. Yeah. So this is coming example from the Quran Majid. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that
What about anta? Can you analyze this? Anta is singular, na? Matlab.
atat is, this is not anta, this is atat, right? This is you're talking about?
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah,
Atat.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What
It
is the
is,
meaning? Ata?
atat means to bring forth. I
Bring.
have, yeah, to bring forth.
What is the
So
meaning?
okay, give me one. Atayati, from atayati, to come. Atat, she came, she brought. Yeah. So
The
I
gardens
had,
got fruit.
yeah,
The gardens got fruit.
It's
Something like
ata.
that.
It's
Atat is a past tense.
it's 4, I think.
pump 4. Yes, exactly. I had some information on it.
Yeah, it's with B it comes brought, and without
Ata
B.
yuti, right? It's Ata
Yeah.
yuti.
Yeah. So let's go over here. So
So all this
ata is like this. Ata it is actually
Atayoti.
So Ata yati is form 1. And
Atayoti.
Ata yuti is form 4.
yeah, it is like this. Ata
And what about atat after that? Aklaha. What is that?
ukulaha.
A fool.
Ukulaha.
Akulaha.
Ukulaha. Ukula, I believe, is a madin mabni lil majhul from akala yakulu. No, ukulaha is a ukul is a master from it. Akala yakulu, and
Right,
ukul
it's a masdar.
is the master from it. Yes.
It's
So
coming as a file for Atat here.
no, it's mafulun bihi. Ukula.
Ukula, right. Yes.
Mafulun bihi. Yes. So the verb is from atayati, from 4 is atayuti, and then this two hamzas coming together we will learn in this lesson also is becomes ata. Okay, two hamzas coming together we will learn right now is coming up.
Rule of mud, right? That's called rule of
Exactly.
mud.
Yeah, because two hamzas together pronouncing is very, very difficult. So they merge into one another and becomes a ata. So ata, then ataya, atau, atat. That's the siga number or your conjugation number 4 for form 4. Yeah. So atat, which means she brought forth. Yeah. So going back to al jannataini. So what Dr. Saab is telling us over here is that it should have been dual, but this is feminine singular treated. Because why? Because of kilta is treated as a singular word. Okay, so
So
where
the
were we?
the duals that are coming after kila and kilda are mudaf ilayhi, right?
Yes, yeah, that is
Okay.
mudaf
Okay.
ilayhi. So this mudaf ilayhi will have a dual also as well, yes, as normal, yes. Okay, so let's take a look. Kilana masrurun. Both of us are happy, not masrurani. That's all we are. So it's a small point. Don't worry too much about it. If you
When are these forms coming up? These are creating confusion.
forms are coming up, I think 5 more lessons or 3 more lessons, something like that. Yeah, inshallah, very soon.
So I have a question, please.
Yes, please go
Uh,
ahead.
we normally above example after kila we were having a dual siga as a mudaf ilayhi in all of them, but
Yes.
here after kila we are having na, like after every this thing kila rajulaini, like mudaf ilayhi, dual, what I want to say,
Yes,
kila
I got your point.
jannataini.
Yeah. So,
So why it
so
kila na?
exactly. So for third person, what is the dual? Huma, right? Huma. What is for second person? What is the dual? Huma, right?
Okay. In ana
For
and na, we don't have
yeah,
duals.
we don't
Okay.
have. So first person we don't have dual, right? So
We have to keep in mind. Okay.
yeah. So the
We
first
can
person,
write this way. Acha. We can
yeah,
write this way.
yeah. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so kila and kilta remain unchanged in nasab and jar cases if the mudaf ilayhi is a noun. So if mudaf ilayhi is a noun, then they are unchanged, meaning they will not be like kila will not be kilay. Yes, kilay or kiltai. It will be kilta. If the mudaf ilayhi is a noun. But if it is a pronoun, then it will change. Yeah, so it's again a small point. Don't worry too much about it. Let's read it. Kila and kilta remain unchanged in nasab and jar cases if the mudaf ilayhi is a noun. Example: A'rifu, I know, kila rajulaini. I know both. I know both the men. Yeah. Bahastu an kila rajulaini. I searched for both the men. But they are declined like muthanna if the mudaf ilayhi is a pronoun. So over here, you see over here, we did not change it to kilay, even though an is there. Arifu, this is mafulun bihi. Mafulun bihi supposed to be mansub. So we did not say kilay. Why? Because the mudaf ilayhi is a noun. This is a noun and this is a noun. If it was a pronoun, then we will say arifu kilayhima. I would not say arifu kilahuma. I would say kilayhima. And
Ustad,
I will
then we will have to say fi mahalli nasbin if we are analyzing for arifu kila rujulaini, then we will have to say fi mahalli nasbin kila
over here
while
it is
analyzing.
yeah fi mahali, yeah, so it is in the place of, yeah, so or we will say alamatu nasbihi alif, something like that, yeah. Okay, so let's continue. But they are declined like the musanna if the mudaf ilayhi is a pronoun. For example, ra'aytu kilayhima. I cannot say ra'aytu kilahuma. No, that will be wrong. Yeah, so that's a small point. I saw both of them. Sa'altu kiltayhima. Man sa'alti, who did you ask? Zainaba am Aminata. Who did you ask, Zainab or Amina? Sa'altu, I asked, kiltayhima. I asked both of them. So I cannot say Sa'altu kilahuma. I have
Brother
to, or
Qasim,
kiltahuma.
we also say au also instead of
And aw, same thing. Both of
Yeah,
them
right?
are
Yeah. Okay.
atf,
Okay.
yes. And aw. Yeah. Okay, so in the same way, bahastu an kilayhima, or an kiltayhima. So what is the conclusion? Conclusion is that if the mudaf ilayhi is a noun, then kila does not change to kilay or kiltay. If the mudaf ilayhi is a pronoun, then if it is marfu, it will be kila. If it is mansub or majroor, it will be kilayhima or kilayhi. Okay, so now number 4. You know that my book in Arabic is kitabi. Note that the ya has sakoon. Yeah, kitabi, ya has a sakoon. But
Assalamualaikum, brother. Can you please repeat one more time? If mudaf ilahi is a noun, then kila.
yes, wa alaikum assalam. So if the mudaf ilayhi is a noun, then kila stays kila all the time. It will not change to kilay or kiltai. Okay. But if the mudaf ilayhi is a pronoun, then it is declinable. So from kila it will change to kilay, from kilta it will change to kiltai. But this point I'm telling you is, do not worry too much about it. Its use is very, very rare. So you don't come across too many times. Okay, number 4, you know that my book in Arabic is kitabi. Note that the ya has sakoon, but it takes a fatha if it is preceded by an alif or sakin ya. So this is where I was telling you that this part is Dr. Fazil Samirai. He says that no, it does not have anything to do with if it's preceded by an alif or a sakin ya. It can without any reason also have a fatha on ya mutakallim, no problem with that. And we saw the example from Surah Kafirun, wali yadin, right? So bintaya, we cannot say bintai, right? So binta, the ya will take a fatha. So just remember that ya mutakallim is either mabni upon sakoon or a fatha. Both of them are permissible. My 2 daughters, ghasaltu rijlayya, I washed my 2 feet. Yeah, so ghasaltu rijlayya. What happens? Rijlayni, noon got dropped over here as well, right? Rijlain is 2 legs. Yeah, two feet or 2 legs, right? So because it is coming as a madaf, so noon got dropped. Noon of musanna got dropped. Ghasaltu rijlayya, I washed my 2 feet.
So, Ustad, it looks like whenever you have iltiqā sakinain, you have to put fatah on the ya. That's the simple way to say it, right? I mean, whenever
Yes.
you have to resolve the iltiqā sakinain, and the way to resolve it is to give fatah on the ya. Whenever that situation comes, you have to put fatah on the ya, right? Because an alif also has a sukoon on it, right? So if
Yes.
you try to bring the ya mutakallim after an alif, you're creating iltiqā sakinain. So you have to
Yes.
resolve, right?
But that is correct. Yes. But wali yadin, why? There is no iltiqa sakina.
So so that may be because of the the speech vocalic reasons, right? You want to connect it. If you want to connect it to the next letter, you have
No
to give it
problem.
a haraka,
No
right?
problem. Walidin.
There is a rule that before ya, if alif comes, then ya should be have fatha, and
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
after ya there is something without harakat. Then also you have to put ya a fatha, and there is one more I am not able to recognize. There is 3 rule.
Okay. I have to restart my OneNote because it got stuck. Okay. So yeah. So you are right, sister. But what I gave you the example is that wali dini. So there is no iltiqa sakna. There is nothing but this ya took a fatha. There is no iltiqa sakna. So what I'm saying is that keep the possibility that ya mutakallim can have a sukoon or a fatha. That's the easiest way to do that. Okay, so number 5 point. This is the amar from atayati is atayati to come, and when followed by a harf jar b means to come with, meaning to bring. Same with to come with something, that means you bring something, right? So to come with or to
Is
bring.
there any amar for this one? Atayati, ati.
That's
Ati
what
will be.
is we are learning over here. The amar from
Acha.
atayati is iti. It is originally iti, right? Iti, because you when you take yati or tati, tati like this, we remove the harfu madare, we remove the weak letter, becomes like this. We give it a kasra to be able to pronounce iti, right? But it is we bring hamzatul wasl, sorry, we bring hamzatul wasl, that gets a kasra, right? So if that gets a kasra, then we should write it, the hamza should get a seat of a ya, because it's compatible with the kasra before it. So iti, right, like this. Now it is difficult to pronounce, so what they do is, what Arabs do is, if it has a kasra, if two hamzas come together, hamzatul wasl and hamzatul qata over here, they came together and hamzatul wasl has a kasra, then they change the second one to a ya, so it becomes et. Yeah, so that's the amar from it, et. If we are learning over here, so if if it has a ya, kasra before it, it gets changed to a ya, sorry. This is what we learned. If there is a waw, if there is a dhamma on the hamzatul wasl or on the hamza, then you change it to a waw. If there is a fatha, you change it to a alif mad, like this. So that's what Arabs do because of pronunciation purposes. So let's read one more time. It is originally iti. If two hamzas meet, the first having a vowel and the second having none, the second hamza is omitted and the vowel of the first gets a compensatory lengthening. For example, if it is a fatha before, becomes a. If it's a kasra before, becomes e, dhamma, u. So a, e, u. Yeah. According to this
So
rule, yeah.
in the case of Amar, what in this construction, what is the circumstances where we can get Ati and Uti? I understand Iti, but how can we come to Ati and Uti? In what circumstances? Like
Yeah.
how, like for just an example, if we can take.
Where do you see ati and uti?
Like you said that if the two hamzas, one is having dhamma and other is having sukun, then we
Yeah.
say
Oh,
uti. So can you
yeah.
take one example of it?
So example of these?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and so at the moment, I don't know if it will come up over here or no, but I don't
Okay,
have it in front of me. No, I don't have it
okay.
at the moment. Yes. Okay,
First,
but it may come.
there is a word in Al-Baqarah, utumina.
Yeah.
It's the indicator of this.
Yeah. So, but I think that would be like farm 4 maybe.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, exactly. So that is, so at the moment, no, let's keep it like this, and
okay,
then
sure.
inshallah, if it comes up, then yeah. So according to this rule, et becomes et. But if the word is preceded by another word, the first hamza is omitted because it is hamzatul wasl, and the second returns back, okay? Because there is no more meeting of the two hamzas now. So amar now becomes, because there is a waw before, so you say wa'ti and fa'ti. Fa'ti is coming in the Quran Majid, right? So come. it should have been written like this, the Hamzatul Wasl in between, right? But Hamzatul Wasl, because there is no more need for Hamzatul Wasl, you don't even bring it, and you can still pronounce it Fa'ti and Wa'ti, right? With the Hamzatul Wasl, but it is omitted so that two alifs do not appear side by side. So this Hamzatul Wasl is not even written, because there is no more need for it, right? You can pronounce it. Hamzatul Wasl is brought to be able to pronounce. If something is before it, you can pronounce it by connecting, so you don't really need it. Yes, so that was the point number 5. Point number 6, what we learn in this. So in this lesson, you have a small points, many of them, but don't worry too much about them. Just have to keep on reading again and again, revising it. Just like I always say that, keep the English key handy, and whenever you get a chance, you should always, I do that myself also, that, just go through it, and it will make sense, inshallah. Number 6, you have learned in book 2, lesson number 26, that ha huwaza means here it is, or here he is, or here it is. Yes, its dual form is ha huma zani. Its feminine is ha huma tani. The masculine plural form is ha hum ulai, and the feminine plural form is ha hunna ulai. Once again, it's not very much used. I have not come across this anywhere to my knowledge in the Quran Majid or in the Ahadith. So not too much to worry about, inshallah. So Aina Bilalun ha huwaza. Here he is. Aina Bilalun wa Hamidun. Now two of them. So you say ha humazani. Here they two are. Aina Bilalun wa akhawahu. Where is Bilal and his brothers? Ha hum ulai. Here they are. Here they are. Aina Maryamu. Where is Maryam? Ha hiya zi. Here she is. Aina Maryamu wa Aminatu. Ha
But
humata.
how it is changed into ulai? We are going to za zani. There is plural also for za, na? But there is a plural form for za. I don't remember. Zani, is that? So why we are changing into ulai?
Ulai is for here, for these, basically. Here they are. So ha hum is here part, and they are is ulai. Ulai ka hai. These are, or they are. These are.
Sir, the dual one, why is the alif dropped in ha at Tambi? The ha, is it yani,
Where do you see
uh,
alif drop?
yeah, ha huwa the underneath ha
Yeah.
huwa ha huma dani.
Ha humazani, yeah.
Yeah, so there should be an alif of harf Tambi, ha? Or is it, this is the form it comes
No,
in?
this is the form it is. Yes, yeah, yeah. No, don't bring her futambi in there. No. Yeah.
And
Hazani, you mean? Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Hazani. Yeah. So why the ha is dropped? No, this
uh,
is just like it is. It's like it is. Yes, yeah.
oh, okay. So in
Yeah.
dual it might be this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
Jazakallah.
We don't say ha was haza. So, that ha is dropped. Yeah. Okay, so ha hiya zi. Aina Maryamu, ha hiya zi. أين مريم وآمنة ها هما تاني أين مريم وأختها ها هن أولئي أين إبراهيم ها أنا ذا. So this is now here I am. أين إبراهيم وزملاؤه. Where is Ibrahim and his classmates? ها نحن أولئي. Here we are. أين فاطمة. Where is Fatima? ها أنا ذي. Here I am. And Aina Fatimatu was Amilatuha. Where is Fatima and her classmates? Ha Nahnu Ulai. So here we are. Yeah. So this part I will not even test you on it. No homework on this one, because this is not very relative to us, it's not very useful. So it's just to know is good enough, inshallah. Okay, so with this, we can start our lesson, inshallah. How are we doing with the time? Yeah, so we do have time, alhamdulillah.
It's here in the second line. There is a mad along with it. Ha humadani. So I was asking why is there a
Yeah.
fatha there? Because
This
this is
this
tamim.
okay.
Yes. Yeah. No, this is correct, I think. And in the
Yeah.
key, it's
So in the key,
It is just fatha there. No.
yeah. So haza, when we write,
if you break it, it's like ha and plus the, right?
so when we write haza, you can write like this, or you can write like this, haza. Both the same thing.
Oh, okay. So it's just yani. Okay, I got it. Alhamdulillah.
Zalika, sometimes we write like this, zalika. Sometimes we like zali. Not this big, but zalika.
But officially, we usually yani put the alif khanjiriya saghira over there.
Yeah, but both the same.
But
It's just a writing style or depending on the person typing. Yeah, so
because every other one has an alif attached to it, so I was a bit confused. Jazakallah khair.
Okay, so let us start with the lesson, inshallah. So, Aina al-Mudarris says, Aina kalamaya. Where are how many pens?
2 pens. 2 pens.
2 pens. Kalamani and became kalamaya, right? Noon got dropped. So wherever noon is dropped, we will take a notice of that. So Mudarris says, Aina kalamaya, where are my 2 pens? Why we drop the noon? Because mudaf ilayhi, ya is mudaf ilayhi, so we have to be sautin alin with a loud voice. Yeah, so the teacher says with a loud voice. Saut is a voice and alin means loud, right? So with a loud or high volume, yeah. Araitum kalamayya ya ikhwanu. Have you seen my 2 pens, oh brothers? So, kalama, ya, again, mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. And this is also mafulun bihi plus mudaf, right? So, mafulun bihi raitum. And tum is the file. So, Majid says, ha humazani ya ustazu. Here they are. Here they too are. O ustad. Huma tahta. They are underneath hakibatika. They are underneath your bag, yeah. So nothing much over here. Huma tahta hakibati.
How can we say past tense in this sentence? They were.
They were.
Yeah, they were under the.
Kana or
Okay.
Yeah. You will have to use kana, yes.
Okay.
Huma zani ya ustad. Here they are. Huma tahta hakibatika. They both are underneath your bag. Mudarris says hatu. So hatu we know comes only in filo amr. Hatu dafatirakum ya ikhwanu. Bring your notebooks, oh brothers. So the dafatira is mafulun bihi for hatu. Yusallimu li. Sallama yusallimu. We said that to say salam with ala with harf jar li means to hand over. Yeah. So yusallimu li kullu wahidin minkum. Yusallimu li kullu wahidin. Kullu is our file. Each one of you, among you, should hand over to me daftaraini. Daftaraini is our mafulun bihi, 2 notebooks. Daftarun, daftarani, and then daftaraini, right? So daftara nahwa, daftaran nahwa, the notebook of grammar, wa daftaran sarfi, and the notebook of morphology sarf. Yeah, so
So starts with daftar and nahwi, not nahwa, nahwi. It's not
nahwi,
mamnoon min as-sarf. Yeah.
wow will take a kasra.
I'm not sure whether it is mamnoon min as-sarf, and I don't see any reason for why it should be mamnoon min as-sarf.
Even if it is, it
Daf
has an alif lam, right? So
Ali
it
is
can.
written,
Yeah,
so it can
nahwi.
take
Yes, yeah,
kasra.
nahwi.
that's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, alif lam is there. Yes, yeah. Daftaran nahwi wa daftar sarfi. Yes. For some reason, I don't have it written over here. Maybe I should write it. Just 1 second. Okay, so the notebook of grammar and what is the Arab of these coming as a badal for daftaraini. So this whole thing is badal for daftaraini, right? At-tulabu yusallimuna lahu daftarahum. So the students hand over to him their notebooks. Aina daftaraka ya Hashimu, ya Hishamu, ya Hishamu. So where is your two notebooks, O Hisham? Daftaraka. So noon has been dropped over here. Yeah, your two notebooks. Yes. Hisham says, Sallamtu huma laka amsi. I handed over to you yesterday. Both of them, right? Huma sallamtu huma laka amsi. I handed them over to you yesterday. So huma is mafulun bihi. Amsi is zarf. Asallamta li daftarayka ya majidu. Did you hand over to me your two notebooks? So daftaraini, noon got dropped because coming as a mudaf. Majid says, Inni nasitu an atiya bihima. I forgot to come with them, basically to bring them, right? Atayati, to come, and be, to come with something, meaning to bring something. Yeah. So inni nasitu, I forgot. What did I forget? This mastar muawwal is my mafulun bihi. An atiya bihima. And notice that an mastariya making the mudare mansoob. Mudare mansoob. And bihima is jar wa majroor. Yeah. So Mudarris says, Ishab ilal mahji'i, go to your dormitory.
What will be the translation for anata? Anata, like a mafulun bihi, how will translate? I forgot to bring
Yes,
anata.
I forgot that I bring them. Yeah.
I
So,
bring them. Okay.
yes, I forgot that I bring them. And we don't say like this in English, but I forgot that I bring them. Yeah. Or I come with them. Actually is I forgot that I come with them. Basically, I forgot to bring them. Izhab ila mahji'i, go to your dormitory. Fil fushati, in the break. Fusha is a break. Wa'ti, so now wa'ti, this is our fellow Amrin, and bring bihima, and bring both of them. The fatiru min hazihi, the fatiru man hazihi ya Harithu, O Haris,
So
whose
here,
notebooks?
Vati, we just learned that when the fila if in Amr case, when Hamza, two Hamzas are there, and one is having fatha, then it should have dhamma, right? The final product should have dhamma.
No, Hamzatul Wasl, you don't write
Okay,
because you don't need to. That's the way
okay,
it's
okay. We
done.
connecting, yeah, okay,
Yes, yeah. So Hamzatul Wasl of the pronunciation should have a kasra over here, right?
yeah.
Eti. No, but we don't, because we don't really need it. We can directly pronounce it. Yes. So we say wati.
Okay.
Okay. So, whose notebooks are these, O Haris? Haris says, Hazani daftara ya. Noon got dropped over here. And daftara ya should have a 2 dots there. These are my 2 notebooks. Wahazani daftara hame. Then noon got dropped over here. Daftarani hamidin became daftara hamidin. Mudarris says ta'al, fellow amr. Ta'al means come. Ya Hashimu, O Hashim, come. Khuz daftaraika. Again, noon got dropped over here. Khuz meaning take. Daftaraika, your 2 notebooks. Zanika daftara zamilika. Zanika are those 2. Daftara are notebooks of your classmate. Dr. Saab could have made it more difficult, making it Zamailaika. But Zamilika, right? So could have been Zamailaika. Then another noun would have been dropped over here, but that's not the case here. So, Ya Masood, Aina Akhawaka. O Masood, where are your 2 brothers? Noon got dropped. La Yahdurani Munzu Yawmaini or Salasatin. They have not come, and they are not coming since 2 days. So
2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days, yeah. Since 2 or 3 days. Munzu is a harf jar. Remember that harf is a munz is not. Sometimes in my mind also comes that it should be zarf, but no, it's a harf jar. So
What is the
yawmani,
meaning
yeah.
again?
Since.
Since, okay.
Munz is since. Masood say kilahuma maridun. Notice that kilahuma maridani, no. Kilahuma maridun. They are both sick. Okay. Al-Mudarris says, Maza bihima. What's happening with them or what is with them? Basically, what is wrong with them? Masood says, Inna kilayhima musabun bi ashalin shadidin. Yeah. So musabani, no. Musabun. Yeah. So we treat it as a singular. Inna kilayhima. Surely both of them. Musabun. They are inflicted with bi ashalin. Ashal is a diarrhea. Shadidin, severe. So they are both inflicted with severe diarrhea. Yeah. So musabun is from asaba yasibu. Asaba yasibu. Musibatun. Musibat is from there we use in Urdu. Musibun or musibatun is our ismul maf'ul from there. Yeah, so we will take a look at musabun is a maf'ul, basically something which somebody is inflicted with. Yeah, so they are both inflicted with severe diarrhea.
So over here it's khabaru inna, right? Musaba.
Yes, yeah, yes, it is. Inna, musabun is a khabar inna, and kilay is kilay. Why? Because it's so
Ismu
ismu
inna.
inna. Ismu inna. Yeah. Kilahuma became kilayhima. Why? Because of ismu inna being mansub, has to be mansub. Mudarris says shafahumullahu. Shafahumullahu. Huma for dual. Yeah. So Shafa Yashfi to cure, so may Allah Ta'ala cure both of them. Al-Nomanu, Noman says, Al-Jawwa Harun Ya Ustadu. The weather, the atmosphere or the weather is hot, Ya Ustad. Mudarris says, Iftah Taynika, Taynika's Nafizatayni Ya Majidu. O Majid, open those two windows. Yeah. So ifta is our fellow amr. Nika is mafulun bihi, tanika, and then tainika. Yeah, so tanika is marfu, tainika is mansub or majroor. So over here it is coming as a mafulun bihi. So, and then nafizataini, what is the i'rab of nafizataini?
Badal.
Badal, yes. Just like, zalik al-kitabu. Yeah. Just like, ismu ishara plus a noun with the alif lam, badal. And then ya majidu. Ikra dasa ya hishamu. O Hisham, read the lesson. Hisham says, An Aishata radiyallahu anhu, radiyallahu anha, anna nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam qala raka'ata. So this is dual. Raka'atani, noon got dropped. Raka'atal fajri khairum min ad-dunya wa ma fiha. Rawahu Muslimun wa Tirmiziyu. Two rakas of fajr. This is two sunnah rakah. Are better than, are khairun min, better than. This is so khairun was actually ismu tabdil akhyaru, because of usage it became khairun. Are better than this dunya wa ma fiha, and whatever is in it. Yeah. Imagine that these are the two sunnahs, their weight is, and two sunnah of any particular day. Imagine that the further that may Allah Ta'ala give all of us tawfiq that we never miss it, inshallah. So Mudarris says, Inna noonul musanna, surely the noon, inna noonan musanna, right? Should be noonan musanna because ismaina. Tuhzafu indal izafati, gets dropped. Tuhzafu, this is فعل مضارع مبني للمجهول. حذف يحذف, from there تحذف. So ta having a dhamma and second last letter having a fatha. This is majhul. Fa rak'ata asluhu rak'atani. So the noon got dropped. So asal actually was rak'atani, and then noon got dropped. وَكَذَلِكَ تُحْذَفُ نُونُ الْجَمَعِ مُذَكَّرْ سَالِمْ. And likewise, we drop the, or noon of Jama Muzakkar Salim gets dropped. Takulu, you say, Muslimu al-Yabani, Muslims of Japan. Noon got dropped. Muslims of Japan. Qala ta'ala fi surat al-Baqarati, Am kuntum shuhada'a idh hadara Yaqub al-Mawtu. So where is my file for hadara? Who is present?
Al-Mawtu.
Mawtu, that's the file. Yes. So Am kuntum shuhada, are you witness? Is hadara, when Hazrat Yaqub alayhi salam, the death was present upon him. Is qala libanihi. So this is libanihi. We will take a look at where is it coming from. So we have Ibnun is singular, right? Ibnun
Ustad,
is singular.
is this al-mautu is mudaf ilayh?
No, file.
Anything else? File, and Yaquba is mafulun bihi. Okay. Now it's
Yes.
fine.
Yeah, mafulun bihi. And so Ibnun is singular, which means a son. What is the plural of Ibn?
أبناء.
Bununun. Banuna.
Yes, Abnaun and Bununa. Yes, Banuna. Both of them are plural of Ibnun. Yeah. So from Banuna, we take Banina, Mansub and Majroor. Yeah. Banina. Right. And from there, when it is Mudaf, then you drop the noon, Bani. So is qala li banihi. Noon got dropped over here when he said to his sons, Li banihi ma ta'buduna min ba'di. We see all the time Ya Bani Israel, right? Ya Bani. So yes, that is Banin Israel. Noon got dropped, so it becomes Bani. Ya Bani Israel. Yeah, so Israel. Same concept over here. Iskala li banihi. Noon got dropped. Ma ta'buduna min ba'di. Who will you worship?
And the li here is harfijar or it's for amar, lame amar.
Li for harf jar.
No,
Harfijar.
two questions.
Yeah, two.
Lamul
Ka-
amr only comes before a verb, not before a noun.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and plus, kala means he said. Whoever you are saying to will come with a harf jar li. Yeah. So I will say kultu lakum. I said to all of you, right? So whoever you say to will come with a harf jar li. Isqala li banihi, when he said to his sons, ma ta'buduna min ba'di, who will you worship after me? Qalu na'budu ilahaka wa ilaha abaika Ibrahima wa Ismaila wa Ishaqa wa ilahu wahidun wa nahnu lahu muslimun. So no noon I think dropped over here. فَقَوْلُهُ ta'ala, and the saying of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, لِبَنِيهِ أي لِأَبْنَائِهِ. الْإِبْنُ لَهُ جمعان بَنُونَ وَأَبْنَاءٌ أَفَهِمْتُمْ. So Ibn has two plurals, Banun and Abnaun, what I wrote already. Tulabu says Naam, Fahamna Jayyidan, we understood very well. So we just have to remember that Ibn has two plurals. So from Banuna, you becomes Banina, and you drop the noon, becomes Bani. We say all the time Banu Hashim, but it is actually Banuna Hashim. Banu Hashim,
Can you just repeat why Banuna becomes Banina?
So if it is majroor or mansoob, banuna is marfu, banina is mansoob or majroor. And then you become, because it is mudaf, you have to drop the noon. So becomes bani. You drop the noon. So Al-Mudarris says, Ya Hamidu, Ati ayatan tahvi muthanna huzifat nunuhu lil izafati. So hati, bring or give, ayatan, an ayah, tahwi, hawa yahwi, containing. Hawa yahwi means to contain. Musanna, containing musanna, huzifat, on which noon has been omitted, lil izafati, because of izafa, because of being mudaf, right? So Hamid says, Qala ta'ala li Musa alayhi salam fi surati Taha. So as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Musa alayhi salam in Surah Taha, Inni ana rabbuka, surely I am your Lord. Fakhla, so remove or take off. Na alayka, na alayni, two shoes, right? Two sandals. Noon got dropped. Na alayka, so noon has been dropped over here. The verb is na'ala, yan'alu, meaning to sole. Those of us who are from Urdu background, we used to have nalbandi. Nalbandi is, they used to do of the donkeys and the horses. Nalbandi, they put the sole at the feet of the animal. Yes, so that is. So na'ala means to sole. Then na'alun from there is you sole yourself. Basically, you put on the sandal. So na'alani and then na'alaini. Noon got dropped. Na'alaika. Innaka bil wadil muqaddasi tuwa. So remove your two shoes or two sandals. Surely you are in the respected
The holy The holy valley.
The holy valley of Tua.
Tua.
Ustaz, can I ask, Muthanna is correct or Muthanna is correct?
Muthanna.
So
Muthanna.
it has tanween, so is it a mistake?
No, it's not a mistake. You write the tanween, but you don't pronounce it because tanween is on the noon actually. It's not on the alif. Yeah.
But if
It is
it is
like,
in the continuation of the sentence, we still pronounce it, right?
Yeah, I don't understand.
If it is if we are ending the sentence, then we say musanna.
So we should say musannan over
If
here.
it is in the middle of the sentence.
It is alif maksura. It should not have tanween, but is it a typo
No,
or
no.
it's written like this?
No.
Now should have the tanween.
Yeah. So the tanween I'm saying is written on the noon.
Yeah, on the noon.
Yeah, just like Hudan. Hudan.
Yeah. It's not musannan too.
Hudan is written like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Musannan.
I'm not sure if it should be musannan or musanna.
I never heard musannan though.
Yes, I've never heard that either.
Yeah. So I would say musanna.
If we are not writing it, then we don't have to say. But if we are putting tanween, then if we are putting, then we have to say it.
Yeah. I'm not really sure. It's a good question for the tajweed person. Yeah. I would say musanna, but
But when we stop it, yes.
Yeah, we have to stop.
Yeah, only.
Okay, inshallah. So another verb over here is khala'a. So fakhla. So khala'a yakhla'u.
To
Khala'a
separate.
yakhla'u. Yeah, to take off, to remove, also to
To
separate. Khula lena in Urdu or Arabic also it's khula is to separate from the spouse, right? So same is the verb is khala'a yakhla'u, to take off, to remove. So fakhla is from their fellow amr. So take off.
Is
Na
that
alayka.
shaving of the head also from ha or qaf?
No, that is halak.
Allah. Oh, okay.
That's different word.
Okay.
Mudarris says, Ahsanta, you did well. Ya Harisu, Haris, you did well. Hati mithalan min al hadisi nabawiyyi sharif. Give or bring an example from the noble hadith of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Haris says, Qawlun Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the saying of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, li Aisha ta, to Aisha radiallahu anha, Ya Aisha tu, inna ainayya. So noon got dropped over here. Ainaini, noon got dropped. Ainayya. Tanamani, they two sleep. Yeah. Wala yanamu kalbi, but my heart does not sleep. Yeah. So muttafaqun alayh. It is agreed upon hadith that Prophet ﷺ said that my two eyes they sleep, but my heart does not sleep. Mudarris says, Ahsanta, you did well. The Muraqib, the inspector, comes. Yadkhulu, or the supervisor. Yadkhulu. Just 1 second.
Ustad, 1 minute. Wala yanamu qalbi. So qalb should be file. My qalb.
Qalbi, yes, yeah. It is
Okay,
file plus
because
ya.
of ya. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Because
Mudaf,
of
mudaf
ya.
ilayhi. Yeah. Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. So that's because of that, yes. Okay, so the inspector enters. Yadkhulu wa yusallimu thumma yaqulu. He enters, says salam, and then says, Ayyuhal ikhwatu, O brothers, Ayyu darasin lakum fi hissatayn akhiratayni. Which lesson for all of you, or which lesson do you study? Fi hissataini, 2 periods, al-akhirataini, 2 last periods. Yeah, so 2 last periods. Majid says, kiltahuma lil Quranil Karimi. Both of them are for Quran Kareem. Muraqib says, Mudarrisu Noon got dropped. Al-Quranil Karimi. The teachers of Quran Kareem, Fijtimain, they are in a meeting, Ma'al Mudiri, with the principal. Fayumkinukum, so it is possible. Al-Israfu, so Israf, disbursement is possible. That is our file coming over here. Yeah. So insiraf means disbursement, or you basically taking the day off. Bada hissatis salisa ti, after the third period. Yeah, so after the third period it is possible for you. Yumkinu kum is mafulun bihi. Yes, so what is possible? The insiraf, that is our file. Yeah, so disbursement is possible for all of you. Bada hissati salisati, after the third period. So I think we stop over here for today, inshallah, and we will disbursement is also possible for all of us, inshallah, alhamdulillah. We stop here and we will start with the Tamareen next week, inshallah. So we stop over here, make a dua, and we stop. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursaleen nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwaji ajma'in. Allahumma anfa'na bima 'allamtana wa 'allimna ma yanfa'una. اللهم اجعلنا من أهل القرآن الذين هم أهلك وخاصتك. اللهم ارزقنا تلاوته آناء الليل وأطراف النهار. اللهم ذكرنا ما نسينا وعلمنا ما جهلنا يا رب العالمين إنك على كل شيء قدير. اللهم إنا نسألك الجنة ونعوذ بك من غضبك وسخطك والنار. اللهم تقبل دعاءنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم إنا نسألك الجنة ونعوذ بك من النار. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم رب ارحمهم كما ربونا صغارا. اللهم انصر إخواننا في غزة وفي فلسطين وفي كل مكان يا رب العالمين إنك على كل شيء قدير. رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين. ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم إن عذابها كان غراما إنها ساءت مستقرا ومقاما. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. These are special days, so just a reminder, please do keep all of us and me in your duas. May Allah Ta'ala protect and bless all of us. May Allah Ta'ala make it easy for all of us in this dunya and the life after, inshallah.
Eid
Ustaz,
Mubarak,
can I ask a
everyone.
question?
Ameen
Ju-
وإياكم أجمعين.
Yeah, just Jazakumullahu khairan, brother.
Ameen, Ameen. Yeah, let me just stop the recording and we can talk, inshallah.